Hello people, welcome to my channel. It's the first time on my channel, welcome for the first time. If it's your first time, welcome back. To be honest, book videos are literally one of my favorite videos to film apart from my vlogs. I love filming book videos. But yeah, yes, the weather is so hot, I don't know why, but yeah, let's keep rolling. Okay, so in this video I'm going to be sharing my favorite authors that if I see their name on a book I am definitely going to buy it. I want to know, will you say author by authors and favorite authors are the same thing? I feel like they're the same thing, so I'm going to be sharing both, a mixture of both in this video. So let's get into it. But we can just say my favorite authors. Anyways, I'm talking too much, let's get into it. I have a whole pile here. First on my list is Nicola Yoon. I love Nicola Yoon so much. I love her writing, I love her story. My favorite book from her books that I've read is Instructions for Dancing. If there's any other book that she has written I don't know about it, so I don't know about it to be honest at this point, because I feel like I've read all her books. But yeah, Instructions for Dancing is actually my favorite book from Nicola Yoon. I love this book so much. The ending, the love story, it's just beautiful. I love the storytelling. I love every single thing, every character. I've read this book 3 times and it's just perfect. It's just the perfect book. And then we have The Sun is Also a Star. I love this book as well. I rated Instructions for Dancing 5 stars obviously, and then I rated this one 4 stars. This is The Sun is Also a Star. I rated this one 4 stars. Really nice, really good. I loved it. I loved the writing, and again so many quotes that I really loved in this book. I'm not sure you can see my highlights, but yeah, love it as well. And then another book I read for her is Everything Everything. I think almost everybody knows about this book, knows about the movie. I watched the movie as well. This also has a movie and I watched the movie as well, and I'm waiting for this to become a movie. Honestly, I'm waiting. Everything Everything, I loved it. Immediately I finished reading the book, I watched the movie immediately. I loved it. It was nice, the writing, the quotes as well, tabs as well. I just love this book. It's Nicola Yoon. Why won't I love it? Anyways, let's move on to the next author. Next author on my list is Joya Goffney. Oh my goodness, anything this woman writes I am going to read it. And did I mention that Nicola Yoon's books are YA and Joya Goffney's books also are YA books? Like, that's a win. That's a win for me. And I love YA books that are written in a very not too mature, but like in a way that it's not cringe, it's not babyish, it's not YA-ish. Like, you don't feel the YA-ish aspect of it. I don't know how to put it. The writing style just feels very, I don't know, not too YA-ish. It's not obvious that it's YA. Do you understand? It's just the character's age that, you know, makes you remember, or things that happen in the book that makes you remember, okay, this is a YA book. Do you understand? But yeah, Joya Goffney is one of the authors that I really love, and I love how she addresses very heavy and big topics in a very nice and beautiful way. And the fact that the books are YA, it just makes it better for, you know, young adults to be able to know more about this type of topics and, you know, do more research on it, expose themselves to these things. And yeah, I think what I'm trying to say, the first book I read by her is Excuse Me the Ugly Cry. I love this book so much. I read this book 4 times and I absolutely love it so much. Then my Taz Carter, is it? I don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, the main male character in this book is, it was just good. It was nice. It was beautiful. I'm not telling you the synopsis because I don't like talking about what the books are about. I like going into my books blind, so I feel like a lot of people also feel that way. So yeah, I'm just gonna link the books in the description box so you can just go to anyone and read the synopsis or the blurb there. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Is it synopsis? I don't know. Anyway, that you know what I'm trying to say. Next book that was written by Joya Goffney is Confessions of an Alleged Good Girl. This book was so good. This book had me gasping at 5 a.m. in the morning. I could not put it down because the ending was a roller coaster. The plot twist, the gasp, I was just like, what the oh, it was just so much. Dominico, what's his name? I think it's Dominic or Dom. That guy, that boy, I catch him. It's not a real boy. If I catch him, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna throw fists. Just kidding, I'm very gentle girl. I don't harass people. But I really loved this book as well. She also has one more book which I haven't gotten my hands on because I'm in Nigeria, so getting books in Nigeria is kind of hard. Okay, so I'm waiting for the one that has this. There's this if you're familiar with Joya Goffney, her books have 2 covers. This one has a different cover. I'm gonna put the cover on the screen, and this one also has a different cover. So the one that I want is not in Nigeria, so that's the one I want because it's going to be like, it's going to have the same aesthetic as this one that I already have. Do you get? So that's why I'm waiting waiting for. Yes, I'm very particular about my covers. Very particular about my covers. Okay, just a brief intro. This book is about Queen and Carter. Queen mistakes her journal, and a journal is where she writes every single thing about herself, and it gets stolen. So they work together to find out who stole it, because Carter was the last person to see the journal. And then this one is quite complicated, but it's a pastor's daughter, a preacher's daughter, battling with something that she cannot, share with her parents. And then she meets this guy, which people has painted as the bad boy or the, bad company, and he helps her, navigate this thing. She's able to tell, I think she tells him, I don't know if she tells him, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, okay, with the help of Sasha's another, good girl in church, and then Reggie is the bad company. So all three of them form a friendship, and they, go through this difficult thing that Monique is facing that she can't tell her parents. When you get to the book, you understand what I'm trying to talk about. Since I talked about this ones, I think I should also talk about this one, so it's gonna be like, this one is about a girl who a mom keeps indoors due to a particular disease that she has, but then she has a new neighbor, and we move on from there. Yeah. And this one is about, what's her name, Evie. Her parents get divorced, and then she loses all faith in love and stuff like that, and she's a book lover, so she decides to donate her books, meets someone, gets a manual to a dance school, signs up for the dance school, and we follow her journey all through. But there's one secret stuff I'm not going to talk about. So yeah, that's it about this one. There's a little secret after she meets the woman that gives her the manual for the dance school. And then the son is also a star. Two teenagers spend the day together, and things just go on. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, they spend a day together, and we move on from there. Another author on my list is Emily Henry. I read Beach Read. I did not remain the same. I love literary fiction, women fiction, but then having a subplot, not having a subplot, but like, I don't know how she does it in a way that it's a romance book, but then again, it gives this literary feel. I don't know how to put it. Most literary fiction books have romance as a subplot, but Emily Henry's book, like, it doesn't lose the fact that it's a romance novel. It doesn't, like, it just feels like a literary fiction book and a romance book at the same time. Do you understand? I read Beach Read. I loved it so much, and I read Book Lovers as well. Rated this book 4.5 stars. Loved it so much, and yeah, it was good. It was really nice. I really loved it. So Nora, I believe, yeah, Nora decides to go on this trip with her sister to a small town, and things move on from there. I'm not going to say too much. Like I said, I'm going to put the link to this book so you can read further. Okay, Nora is in the publishing. I think she works with books. It's a literary agent. Her sister decides to take her on a vacation to a small town, and she meets someone. Yeah. But yeah, it was really good. I really love it. I love anything that Emily Henry writes. Like I said, it has this literary feel to it, and I love literary fiction, and I also love romance novels. So just like a mixture of two of my top favorite genres together. Chef's kiss. Another author that I really love is Christina Lauren. Mind you, these are two authors, Christina and Lauren. I've read a lot of their books. I haven't read all their books, but I've read a lot of books. Their books are the type of books that I can read in the middle of heavy books. Like if I'm reading a fantasy novel, I want something really light that I can just get through really quickly. Christina Lauren is that author for me. I read this, The Somi Equation. I think I rated this book 4.5 stars. I think, yeah, 4.5 stars. It's about Jess, and she decides to enter this experiment-ish stuff which shows if you're compatible with someone, and yeah, so she enters it, and it's like a fake dating stuff with the person she's compatible with. So yeah, that's just all we follow. It was really nice, really cute, fast-paced, no long story, it was just straight to the point, and I really liked it. Yeah, Christina Lauren is another author that I love. I've read The Honeymooners as well. I think I rated that book 4 stars, and I've also read Wildfire. I rated that book 4 stars as well. Things are their books that I've read. I haven't read any other ones. I think I need to read more of their books. I also have Love and Other Words, which I'm planning to read really soon, and I'm so excited. Another author that I really love. Once I see the name, I might just buy it. Another author on my list is Sarah Adams. When we're talking about clean romance, I love clean romance. Okay, I tend to skip those scenes in books, so that's why most times that I go into my books blind and I find out that it has that, and I'm like, come on, can't we just do without this? And then I found Sarah Adams, and I was so happy. I've read When in Rome. I've read there's this other one, the second one to When in Rome. What's the name of the book? Oh my gosh. Perfect something. Oh my gosh, it's pink. It's Perfect something. I can't remember. It follows the sister of the male main character in When in Rome. So this is the cheat sheet. This was the first book I read from Sarah Adams, and I really enjoyed this book. I was just so excited. I was a clean romance. I didn't have to worry about anything. But yeah, this is really nice, really cute. It's about two best friends, and the lady's a ballerina. The guy is a... okay, yeah, it's in the NFL. Yeah, whatever they call that stuff. But you can see, yeah, It's fake dating as well. Best friends. Loved it. It was really cute. Is it Nathan? Yeah, Nathan. I remember the name. I'm proud of myself. Nathan is such a very cute guy. But yeah, I rated this book 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. Christina Lauren and Sarah Adams are the type of authors that you can just read in between heavy books. Like, they are sweet, they are nice, they are good, you know, they make you feel good. And yeah, love the book I'm about to talk about. I absolutely adore this book, Letters to the Lost by Brigid Kemmerer. Sorry, name is here, Brigid Kemmerer. I love this book so much. Actually, the last line in this book, I've made my friends read this book, and Brigid Kemmerer is literally one of my favorite authors, an author for me. I have read 2 other books, and yeah, I enjoyed this book. 2 other books that I read, I enjoyed. I'll put them on the screen and the ratings that I, you know, put on those books. This one is Letters to the Lost. I love this book. This is one of my favorite books ever. I've read this book twice. I read it this year. I read it again this year. I love this book so much. So it's about Juliet and Declan. Juliet loses a mom, writes a letter to her mom in the cemetery. Declan works at the cemetery. I think it's more like a community service style. He finds the letter and he writes back to Juliet, and the story goes from there. You don't even have to bother. The first chapter is exactly the letter Juliet wrote to her mom, so I'm not spoiling anything for you. Literally, the letter she wrote to her mom is right here. I rated this book 5 stars. When I'm talking about this book, you will know that it's definitely 5 stars. Look at my tabs. The last line, gosh. And then the second book that follows, Declan's Friend. Love, I'm gonna put it on the screen. I love that book so much. Also 5 stars, in love. I really want to try her fantasy book. She started writing fantasy books, and I really want to get into, because since she's like one of my favorite authors, I want to get into her fantasy books, because I'm not a fantasy girly, but I don't run away from them. Do you understand? Yeah. And last but not the least is, no, this is not the last book anyways. This is not the last author, but it's Maya Angelou. I've read just one of her books, and when I read one book from you and I want more of your books, just know that you are definitely a favorite author. You're an author by author for me, and Maya Angelou is one of those people. I read this book sometime this year. This is an autobiography, first autobiography I'm ever going to read, and I'm willing to read every single autobiography that she's ever written. I love this book so much. The writing style, I love books that give me this literary feel, poetic feel, and that's what is inside this book, and I love it. I rated this book 5 stars. I love this book. I love the author. I love the way she writes. She writes so well. So Maya Angelou is also an author by author for me. Last author is Lauren Roberts. I just realized I've been saying book. I was supposed to be concentrating on the author, but you'll get the gist, right? Okay, so last author is Lauren Roberts. She's author of Powerless. It's a fantasy novel. That's the first book she's ever written, and that's the first book I've ever, you know, read from her. And if the first book I'm reading from you is a 5 star, best believe I'm going to read every other book that you've ever written. So I love Lauren Roberts. I'm adding that as a bonus, to be honest, because I don't even have the physical copy, so it's just a bonus author. Do you understand? But yeah, I love her book. It's not even complete. The trilogy is not complete, so I'm waiting for next year to come so I can, you know, get reading the other ones. But yeah, I highly recommend this author, and I highly recommend Powerless. So that's basically all the books. I'm so excited. Oh, I love talking about books so much. I could sit here all day. But yeah, these are all the authors that I really love, and I highly recommend you try out. If you don't take any author, take all the authors. But yeah, if you're into YA, you can go for Nicola Yoon and Brigid Kemmerer and Joya Goffney, and yeah, clean romance, Sarah Adams as well. Basically all of them are clean, to be honest. Yeah, literally, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I know I post a lot of vlogs, highly post book content, but we're going to dive into that, you know, more, let's just say, next year. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. If you haven't liked this video, please like it. You watch the end, like it, subscribe, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Let me know your favorite authors, favorite books, and yeah, bye. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, let's get into it. I know you didn't ask me. You just made a sound. I do have a list of my favorite authors. Oh no. The Sun is also a star. I rated this one 4 stars. Really nice, really nice, really good. Oh, which goat is this? It's definitely enter. I rated this 4 stars. Really nice, really good. I loved it. Again, loved the writing. Oh, goats. I know you're in it. It will enter. Holy Spirit, I'm doing this because you told me to. Honestly, I really don't like sit down videos. Because what is this? This is just the beginning. Holy Spirit, please, I'm begging you. I don't want any disturbance. Let this goat shut up. Please, I want a smooth learning process. No, you might as well. I'm just honestly, I feel like I'm going to give up on this video. I'm not even going to do it. Ima, please reduce what you're watching. I'm filming. This one's also a star. I rated this. Oh, where's this goat coming from? Where is it going to? I can't cry at this point. I beg, I'm not doing it again. I'm just doing this for doing sake.